today, we saw RaiQuan Gray, who's been great over this last stretch that Florida State has been in, but today he recorded a double-double. He had his career high in points and rebounds, and he was just the engine for this Florida State team at times. It really seemed like, whether it was on the defensive end or the offensive end. I mean, he had that great block in overtime, but there were just so many little plays and little things throughout the game where you can really see just how important RaiQuan Gray is for this team.
RaiQuan was huge. He played 37 minutes. He didn't miss from the free throw line. He shot around 70% from the field. When anybody can do that, that's just going to keep you. That's just going to keep you in most games. And RaiQuan's been on a really nice run recently. That 2-week break didn't affect him at all, apparently, because his career high before today was 19 against Georgia Tech, and that loss right before the COVID pause. And I believe he dropped 19 against UNC in January as well. So I mentioned it earlier. He's just one of those examples of a Leonard Hamilton player, somebody who goes, from being part of the rotation as a freshman, somebody who gets a few minutes. He's guarding Zion Williamson. He's guarding these future NBA players as a freshman. And now here he is as a junior, dropping 24 points, getting 12 boards. And you're thinking to yourself, this is somebody that could potentially play in the NBA. And if you had asked me if I thought that was a possibility when he's a freshman, I would say I just don't see it. So that's just part of the development program here at Florida State, where somebody like RaiQuan Gray can, just be a rotational player to a few years later. You're thinking of him as an NBA prospect, not necessarily this year, but certainly by next season.
Yeah, and I think, like you're saying, it's a testament to his progression. But I also, I think one of the things that's really stood out to me about RaiQuan Gray this season is his body. I mean, the amount of control he has, just how comfortable he looks playing in his body, whether it's defensively guarding those larger players when Balsa, like when Balsa was out today, or whether it's dominating down low on the post or just wherever. I mean, he's so versatile for this team, and you can see his skill set growing day by day. I mean, this is his 6th straight game of double digits. And I think, like you're saying, if you had asked someone about RaiQuan Gray his freshman year and what you think he would turn out like, I don't think anyone could have predicted this.
And it's double digits with Florida State. If you drop 12 points for Florida State, it's like dropping 18 on another team because, you're playing 11, 12 guys deep. So the fact that he dropped 24 points, obviously, it was in an overtime contest, but that in itself is very impressive. And if you're going to do that for Florida State, you're going to have to shoot super high percentage from the field because you're just not going to get that many looks.